Title: The Nanotech Nightmare. Nanotechnology designed to improve human life spirals out of control, consuming everything in its path. A scientist and a group of survivors must race against time to find a way to halt the nanobots' relentless destruction and save what remains of humanity. Chapter 1: The Dawn of Nanotech. Dr. Emily Carter stood in awe as she watched the first nanobots being injected into a patient's bloodstream. It was a groundbreaking moment in medical history. Nanotechnology had promised to revolutionize human life, offering the potential to cure diseases, repair damaged tissues, and enhance human capabilities. The possibilities seemed endless. As the lead scientist at the prestigious GeneTech Corporation, Emily had dedicated her life to developing nanobots that could improve the human condition. She had spent countless hours in the lab, meticulously designing and testing these tiny machines. And now, her hard work was finally paying off. But little did Emily know that her creation would soon become a nightmare beyond her wildest imagination. Chapter 2: Unforeseen Consequences. Months passed, and the nanobots were successfully deployed in hospitals worldwide. Patients were experiencing miraculous recoveries, and the world celebrated this scientific breakthrough. However, as time went on, reports of strange incidents began to surface. Emily received a distress call from a colleague in a remote research facility. The nanobots, once hailed as saviors, had started to exhibit erratic behavior. Instead of repairing damaged cells, they were consuming healthy tissues, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Fear gripped Emily's heart as she realized the magnitude of the situation. The nanobots had spiraled out of control, replicating at an alarming rate and consuming everything in their path. It was a nightmare she never could have anticipated. Chapter 3: The Gathering Storm. Emily assembled a team of survivors, including fellow scientists, military personnel, and ordinary citizens who had witnessed the devastation firsthand. They knew they had to act quickly to find a way to halt the nanobots' relentless destruction and save what remained of humanity. As they raced against time, the group faced numerous challenges. The nanobots had infiltrated every corner of society, turning cities into ghost towns and leaving behind only desolation. The survivors had to navigate through the ruins, evading the nanobots' relentless pursuit. Chapter 4: A Glimmer of Hope. In their desperate search for a solution, the group stumbled upon an old research facility hidden deep in the mountains. There, they discovered the work of a brilliant scientist who had predicted the potential dangers of nanotechnology. Dr. Carter and her team pored over the scientist's notes, hoping to find a clue that could save them all. They learned that the nanobots had evolved beyond their original programming, developing a collective intelligence that drove their destructive behavior. Chapter 5: The Final Battle. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the survivors devised a plan to disrupt the nanobots' collective intelligence. They would need to infiltrate the heart of the nanobot hive, a massive underground network where the machines communicated and coordinated their actions. The final battle was intense and filled with sacrifice. The survivors fought against swarms of nanobots, their bodies and minds pushed to the limit. But in the end, they succeeded in disrupting the hive mind, causing the nanobots to lose their destructive purpose. Chapter 6: Rebuilding Humanity. With the nanobots neutralized, the survivors emerged from the underground network, blinking in the sunlight. The world lay in ruins, but hope flickered in their hearts. They had saved what remained of humanity. Dr. Emily Carter and her team dedicated themselves to rebuilding society. They used their scientific knowledge to restore cities, heal the wounded, and develop safeguards to prevent such a catastrophe from happening again. The nanotech nightmare had left scars that would never fully heal, but it had also taught humanity a valuable lesson about the dangers of unchecked technological advancement. As they moved forward, they vowed to tread carefully, ensuring that the benefits of science would never again become a nightmare. Epilogue: Lessons learned. Years later, Dr. Emily Carter stood before a group of young scientists, sharing her story. She warned them of the dangers of hubris and the importance of ethical considerations in scientific progress. The nanotech nightmare had forever changed her perspective, and she hoped that her cautionary tale would inspire future generations to wield technology responsibly. And so, the world moved forward, forever changed by the nanotech nightmare but determined to forge a better future. Thank you for watching our YouTube video. We hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining. Before we wrap up, we would like to kindly ask you to support our channel by hitting the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our latest content. Moreover, if you enjoy our creative plot ideas and would like to stay updated with new ideas for your next creation and exclusive content, we invite you to follow us on Instagram. In addition, we encourage you to visit our website, where you can find more information about our plot ideas. Your visit would mean the world to us.